another big showpiece of the week was the inauguration of Catherine Connolly. We were watching it from Leinster House. Our other colleagues were over in Dublin Castle. What did you make of it? What did you make of her speech?
I thought it was
political.
Good shot across the bow of the
Yeah.
government, but you wouldn't have expected anything else. I mean, it's hardly surprising, is it?
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
I mean, maybe for some people it's surprising. I thought it was the former head of protocol, I think, was on RT afterwards saying, I wasn't quite expecting that. But yeah, I mean, like she referenced her campaign, and she was quite forthright in what she said, where people doubted us and they didn't believe that an alternative republic was possible and that their voice could be heard, and we effectively showed them wrong. It set the tone for her presidency, didn't it? Because what we were, and we were, I think we're discussing this a little bit a few weeks ago, if not longer, was, you know, what kind of president she will be. Will she follow in the footsteps of Michael D? Almost certainly. Will she be more?
At least what Michael D,
exactly.
if not potentially more, in terms of being outspoken on the topics that she feels the need to give voice to. Yeah. My curiosity is how the government will respond to that.
Yes.
Because they were very cautious in, I wouldn't necessarily outright critical of Michael D. Higgins when he would make certain speeches or comments. They would, towards the end, maybe push back a little bit more than what they usually would have. I wonder now, will they be more inclined to do that?
It's interesting because a lot of TDs in the Dáil, up until a few weeks ago, Catherine Connolly was one of their colleagues, an opposition colleague who they would clash with. Behind the scenes, you know, you would have senior figures in parties or TDs briefing against Michael D anonymously, say, oh God, what's he said now, and blah. I don't know, will they be more open about it? You know, will Simon Harris come into conflict with foreign policy issues? You know?
Of which we know they differ.